About buying this envelope sleeping bag from Aldi. This is an option from Adventuridge. It's actually not a bad option. It's nice and compact. I bought two of these. One is a mummy style and one is an envelope style. So today I'm just going to go through and show you what it's actually like. So it actually fits into a nice bag that comes with it, and you can roll it out comfortably. It's nice. It's I would call it a summer season. I wouldn't call it a winter season. I currently actually use it as a blanket indoors as well because I like that it's lightweight. It's a nice little option. So when I'm camping, I'll use it for camping. However, give it a good wash, and I do wash it in the washing machine. So based on that, it's like doing okay, to be honest. I've used it a number of times, and I currently use it as a blanket type situation when it's really hot inside and you don't want to use a duvet. It acts like a nice option. I like the color of it. It's got like a light green option inside and a darker green option outside. And I'll give you an idea of how tall it is. I'll lie on it. I'm 5'8", so I'm not that tall, but I can comfortably fit in the bag. And I would normally leave the zip open, but you can zip up the bag and lie inside there if it gets a little bit more chilly. And again, this is Adventuridge, so it's like a nice zip option all the way around, and you can completely unzip the whole thing. It's got a little tab on there as well for a Velcro tab, which basically lets you hold it in place just while you're putting the zip away, so you don't feel the cold zip on your face. And the zip is double zipped on the inside and outside. I'm currently holding the camera in one hand, so I'm going to do this with one hand. So you can see the inside is like a nice light green option, and the zip zips all the way around, and it's got this nice little swivel pattern on the outside which just holds the inners in place. So overall, I'm not going to get too complicated with this. It's basically a good deal. I've seen a few options online and Amazon, and the prices are a little bit expensive depending on the type you want and how serious you are about camping. You want to have a look at the options out there, but I found this worked really well for me. I normally have an air bed, and then I use this on top of the air bed, and it actually creates a nice comfortable cushiony layer. So overall, I'm quite happy with it. I've been using it for a couple of seasons actually. I've only got around to making videos about a lot of my gear that I use. And you'll see in the little corner there, one of the tops that Adventuridge make as well from Aldi. And it's like a top that they make. So I've got a separate video on that as well. Check that out. I'm just been updating some of my camping gear, and the season's coming again, isn't it? So slowly starting to get all the equipment ready and testing out stuff and seeing what works well and what we can improve or upgrade. So I would consider this a good option. It's a good buy, and I'm going to try and give you an idea there. So you see I'm 5'8", and there's still a little bit of room to spare there. You got, if you're 6 foot, you should comfortably fit in this, and it's a nice option. So obviously you wouldn't lie down on the ground like this. You'll have a mat underneath it, but I'm just giving you an idea, showing how it kind of unfolds. I'm also going to show you it putting it back into the bag. So when you put it back in the bag, does it fit easily? Realistically, I think I should have folded this into 3 sections. I folded it just in half and started rolling it up. So it was a little bit more tricky to get into the bag, but it did fit eventually. I kind of smushed it into the bag, and it stays within the bag. So overall, definitely a good option to consider if you're thinking about a sleeping bag, and if you're not too worried about getting too cold, it's a good option. There's also another option in this bag. I did both in the same video here just to help you out if you're thinking about them, because they normally come in at the same time. It's a little bit more compact. I like how you can actually squish it down, and it's got these compression straps as well, which make it basically compress down. So if you're packing light, this may be an alternative for you. The difference mainly is this one's a little bit more lightweight, is a different season, and it's a mummy style. All that means is it's more hugging. The feet are together, so when you lie in here, you're more like in a cocoon type situation. And it depends what type of a sleeper you are. I like to be a little bit loose. I like to move around when I'm sleeping, so the mummy bag's not maybe the best option for me. I like the envelope style, so consider what you like. But here overall, it does still feel like a good quality item, and the zips do have an inner and outer as well. Again, it's a lightweight option, but your feet will be together. You kind of put together in that lying down location. It can be compressed down, so you can actually get it into the bag again. And yeah, I prefer the envelope, which is why I made it the first one in this video. But if you like the mummy style and you want it to be a lot more collapsed and compact, then it's definitely worth considering. Let's have a lie on this one and see what this one's like. So you'll see here, it's like a little bit more tight fitting, like more squeezy. So once you're in there, you're more like I've seen Aldi do a sleeping bag where you actually wear it. So that might be an alternative. So these are giving you ideas. Let's put this back in the bag and see how well it goes back in. So zips are good. It's nice and easy, smooth running, and it fold this one in 3 sections. The previous one I folded it in half, and that wasn't as easy to put back into the little bag. But this one's kind of okay. Hopefully this gives you an idea of the bag and how well it can do for you.